Here's a story that'll make you think twice if you're at all hesitant to get the COVID-19 vaccine.
Simon Strum, his 14-year-old son Jason and partner Rebecca have all battled the Delta strain and their experience is confronting. And Simon and Jason join us now from Sydney. Good morning, guys. Simon, first to you. Your family contracted the virus back in June. Take us back to that time.
Oh, look, we were living a normal life. We were going out, doing things, and then all of a sudden our world changed when New South Wales Health called and said, you're a close contact and you both need to get tested. Jason tested on the Sunday. He was positive by the Monday. We were in isolation or lockdown for 2 weeks, we were told. Jason didn't seem so sick, but then by Tuesday I started getting sick, and within a few days, I ended up in hospital.
That must have been a pretty scary time for you.
Look, it was, it started off sort of mellow. It sort of built and got worse as it went along. And I guess, you know, up all night shivering, sweating, coughing. And when the hospital was calling and, you know, they sent equipment over here, and when they said I needed to go to hospital because I couldn't see, my eyesight diminished. And so that was when it started getting a bit serious, because prior to that, I guess I didn't really know anyone who had COVID. Probably yourself, Richard, when I was, you know, watching the Today Show and heard that you had it and would watch your interviews from home, it didn't look so bad. But I think, you know, it sort of varies from person to person. And I think the Delta variant's probably a lot stronger than the first round that we had.
Indeed.
Simon, and it isn't just you, it took your partner Rebecca 6 tests before she got a positive result, but she'd already been in hospital with it. Tell us about that.
So with Rebecca, she started feeling unwell, and because we were all close contacts, she was told to test. She came back negative. She had severe chest pain. She had trouble breathing. So she ended up in hospital with her severe chest pain, and she was taken by ambulance. And then again, they tested her at the hospital. A week later, every time she tested, and she tested 5 times that were negative, it was only on the 6th time that she tested positive. And she'd already been to hospital another time because she'd passed out and fainted, and she was unconscious and hit her head. Oh, wow. And so again, taken to hospital by ambulance. And yeah, it meant that her recovery, she had to, from testing, wait 2 weeks before she could leave the house, and all the kids in her house. And her mum caught it and her family caught it. It's super contagious.
You got a motherload of the damn thing, didn't you? Jason, what sort of symptoms did you have?
Well, like, I was fine the whole time. I was chilling. But at one point, like, I lost my taste for a little bit, and that sucked because the only thing keeping me busy, like, was playing Fortnite, getting some wins, and eating some food. Like, that's all I was doing. So when I lost my taste, like, I lost the plot. I couldn't eat. But then I got my taste back. And besides that, like, I was quite fine.
And Simon, you've had ongoing symptoms, haven't you? You're still feeling it?
Yeah, look, there's something called COVID cough. It's getting better, but I'm still coughing a lot. To walk up and down the hill or, you know, do the shopping or something, it's exhausting. I've got to stop and have a breath. Talking to you guys, even now, I'm getting out of breath, you know.
We can hear that.
I was pretty fit before all of this. You know, I'm not saying I was an athlete or anything, because he'll bag me if I did. But, you know, I'd go to the gym a couple of times a week and do walks maybe 3-4 times a week. I'd consider myself fit and sort of a healthy, strong individual. And I'm not that person at the moment, but I'll get back there.
After experiencing this nightmare virus, what is your message to people watching at home this morning? Stay there, I guess.
Well, besides stay there, look, when I was in hospital, the doctor treating me asked me one very simple question. He said, have you had the vaccine? And I said, no, not yet. And he said, well, that's why you're here. He said, everyone that's in hospital, he said, at St. Vincent's at that time, has not had any vaccinations. And he said, if you'd had the vaccine, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have been so sick. So definitely, if you can get out there and get a jab, get it.
There it is. Rebecca, okay?
She's also still feeling the effects. I think it's going to take her a while to recover, but every day she's getting better and stronger, as we are, and hopefully, you know, it won't take very long before we're back to normal.
Well, we hope that's sooner rather than later. Thank you both for coming on our show today. There it is, right there.